Warren Buffett's Top 10 Life Lessons that can change your life. What if the secret to a happy, wealthy, and fulfilled life wasn't hidden in complex formulas or 80-hour work weeks, but in the quiet decisions made every single day? Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, turned $100 into over $100 billion by living not just smart, but wisely. In this video, we explore his 10 most powerful life lessons. Lessons not just about wealth, but about focus, patience, and building a meaningful life. Let's begin. Master the power of compounding. Buffett says, "My wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and compound interest." But what is compounding? It's the quiet snowball effect that happens when growth builds on growth. It works not only in money, but in knowledge, habits, and reputation. Warren bought his first stock at age 11. He held for the long term, reinvested everything, and let time do the heavy lifting. Lesson: start early. Stay consistent. Be patient. Time is your most loyal investor. Stay within your circle of competence. Buffett avoids things he doesn't understand. High tech, crypto. He rarely touches them. Why? Because knowing what you don't know is just as important as knowing what you do. He focuses on industries and companies he understands deeply. That's why he says, "The most important investment you can make is in yourself." Lesson: define your circle. Work on expanding it, but never pretend it's bigger than it is. Reputation takes a lifetime to build, seconds to lose. He once said, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it." If you think about that, you'll do things differently. During the Salomon Brothers scandal, Buffett stepped in as CEO. His priority: restore trust, not just in finances, but in ethics. In business and life, trust is everything, and it must be earned daily. Lesson: guard your name like your fortune, because in many ways it is your fortune. Be fearlessly frugal. Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives a modest car, eats McDonald's, drinks Coca-Cola. His wealth didn't lead to extravagance. It led to simplicity. Lesson: true wealth is not in what you show. It's in what you keep. Spend intentionally, not to impress. Patience is profitable. Warren Buffett doesn't chase. He waits. He once kept billions in cash until the right opportunity came. When the 2008 crash hit, he pounced, bought Goldman Sachs, GE, and more, while others panicked. Quote, "Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble." Lesson: the best decisions are often the ones you wait for. Read. Then read some more. Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. Annual reports, books, newspapers, not for entertainment, but for insight. That's how knowledge works. It builds up, like compound interest. Reading expands the mind, and over time, makes your decisions 10 times sharper. Lesson: read like your future depends on it, because it does. Avoid debt like the plague. Despite his billions, Buffett avoids unnecessary debt. If you're smart, you'll make a lot of money without borrowing. He's warned countless times about the emotional weight and risk that debt creates. Lesson: borrow only when necessary. Avoid credit card debt. Freedom is worth more than leverage. Surround yourself with integrity. Buffett once said, "If you're going to pick associates, pick out those whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction." He looks for people who are not just smart, but ethical, loyal, and wise. Lesson: your future is shaped by the people around you. Choose carefully. Say no more often. Buffett says, the difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. He guards his time, declines most meetings, ignores distractions. Lesson: focus is power. Say no so your yes can mean something. Give back generously. Buffett pledged to give away over 99% of his wealth, and he means it. He co-founded the Giving Pledge, donated billions to the Gates Foundation and others, but he gives without ego. If you are in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest to think about the other 99%. Lesson: true success includes lifting others as you rise. These 10 lessons from Warren Buffett are not just rules for the rich. They're principles for a meaningful life. Which one will you apply this week? Like, share, and subscribe for more timeless stories from the world's greatest minds. Sun Moon Story Beam. Empower your mind like the sun. Soothe your soul like the moon.